If the word cordial means warm and friendly, then cherry cordials are aptly named.
The moisture within the cherry comes out, and lo and behold, within the chocolate shell, you'll have a cherry with a nice juicy outside.
Cherry cordials have been around since the 1800s. Sanders Candy has made cordials since the 90s and manufactures them in Clinton Township, Michigan.
It all begins with maraschino cherries.
Maraschinos are the sweet preserved cherries found on sundaes.
And fancy cocktails. So things are looking pretty cordial already. The cherries are loaded into a panner, a rotating drum that spins the fruit.
Sugar is sprinkled on. Over time, the sugar forms a light coating.
Next, the cherries get a taste of their own medicine. They're misted with cherry flavoring amongst other liquids.
We use a combination of maraschino cherry juice, maraschino cherry flavoring, and citric acid.
And it's important to spray just the right amount.
The mist packs a special ingredient, invertase. It's an enzyme that will slowly transform the sugary coating into cherry-flavored liquid. And that's how the cherries become surrounded by liquid and a chocolate shell without making a mess.
After 8 minutes, the cherries are pulled from the panner and placed onto, well, pans. A little more sugar can't hurt. They're nice and sweet, but there's always room for chocolate.
Large slabs of milk chocolate are melted down in a vat. Properly melted, it's poured into a hopper. The hopper feeds a depositor that squirts small chocolate dots onto a conveyor. 6,000 dots are deposited an hour.
The cherries are placed onto the dots to build a chocolatey bottom. These cherry pickers are experienced.
I've been here between 18 and 19 years, and the best part about working here is if you get hungry and at break time you can take a little snack up with you.
Break time is a bowl full of cherries.
Now, with a chocolate base, the cherries ride a cooling tunnel. But more chocolate means cheery cherries, so here comes an enrober.
It's like a gift from the candy gods as it continuously cycles chocolate. The cherries pass under and they're draped in melty chocolate magma.
After the waterfall, the cherry on the sundae is a swirl on the cherry. Each cordial is given a decorative topper, and they're in good hands.
We were fortunate to have an individual at the end of the line doing a little swirl for 44 years.
Must be a cherry job.
The secret to the swirl is you gently tap the top, bring up a little string of chocolate, and bring it around, and you make a circle.
The finished cherries are placed into cups.
That cup is there in case the cherry leaks during the process of the cordialization. Cherry juice might flow out. It allows for it to be all in one space.
The cups are placed into boxes and stacked onto carts. The boxes are loaded onto a conveyor and are wrapped. The top is placed on after so the box's design can shine. The boxes are packed into cases 6 at a time. The cases are palletized, wrapped, and left to sit before shipping.
And that's important. Remember the invertase? Well, that needs time to work its magic. If the cordials are eaten too early, the centers won't be liquid.
It allows for the crystal structure to break down a lot more completely.
These bonbons are full of sweet cherry liquid and covered in milk chocolate. Just remember that sharing is cordial.